All right. As you can see, I've been packing. No more books. No more books. All right, cool. Just looking at this stuff here. NutX, and then what was the other ones? Watch WBVT Carmen, DBVT. Yeah, we need to look at all those. DBVT. Oh, not way up. Okay, and it's already extended. W by. Yeah, we don't want. We're going to stay away from that probably. KRMN. This is IPO doing continuation, and it's not up at all right now. Let's come back down. So only NutX is really the only thing following through. And that's a perfect. It's perfect. Gapable by breakup continuation. Okay, be right with you guys. I'm gonna save this file. All right. Let's see. So anyway, Tesla is up overnight, and I don't even know why. I think it's probably because of the Optimus showing, and that there's going to be some deployment of for some kind in Saudi Arabia or that region. Good morning, Michael. So Tesla is up in pre-market, hitting about 345 at the tops, which is about a 3% push since yesterday's high. I am way up on that as far as my holding, but I'm simply going to use all that as padding to attempt to hold this through a greater position that I can snowball. Okay, let me see if this chat GPT thing fixed it here. Trying to get this something to work. Oh, I think that may have fixed it. No, kind of. It's funny how smart and stupid AI is at the same time. Oh, God. All right, so that's Tesla. And the other thing that's up good this morning, a little bit, is Palantir. It's definitely continuing, looking like it wants to continue up and out of the high on that recent breakout. The base was kind of short lived. I'm probably going to trim a little as it pushes because I have an oversized position in it. And see where it goes from there. I picked up an oversized position on Palantir yesterday. I also have CoreWeave and some of these other things that are doing pretty well. This morning, it looks like in day trading land, IXHL is going crazy. We'll probably buy NutX at the open if it does well. IXHL, yeah, it is making good continuations. I would definitely buy the next entry on IXHL. I can't, but if you're day trading, IXHL is behaving nicely. Oh, compressed. Okay, let's see. No. So as far as screens, I have a lot. I mean, I have this one you can see here. It's called Minervini VCP, which gives me a nice list of just ticker names. But then in Deep View, I have another ant or something on my head here. Could have been a little fly. And then in Thinkorswim, I have like 200 scans, but I keep about 30 of them running. And so I've constantly got names in front of me. But also, additionally, Michael and Randy, another thing that I do is I have a Twitter feed of high growth stock traders that I follow. Lots of people, probably 40 or 50 people. And they're always talking about stocks that they're looking at too. And sometimes they even post a list of their screens. And there might be a name that I pick out here and there. Like right now, T2. This is one I haven't seen for a while. Somebody's talking about T2. So that I go to it, I look at it. Is it a candidate? It is, And so I write it on my list, my growing list of tickers that I want to check frequently. And that's what I do. That's how I do it. I have a huge list of. I'm working with ChatGPT on trying to get some more icons going here. So if I go silent, it's because I'm just typing to ChatGPT. Yeah, CLS is really nice. Is that on my list? Yes, it is. See, so anyway, that's another method, Michael, because you're asking, and it's a very good method. Like to also not just use your own expertise, but to also intersect with others' expertises. So that's why I follow everybody on Twitter, and I have a constantly updating, refreshing feed. It's just constantly feeding. It's constantly feeding. I'm reading it. It's like my news feed. I use Twitter for that, and it's awesome. See, I even put T2 on the list now, and that wasn't on the list. Top dollar volume yesterday was Tesla. Yeah. What else was on that list that I haven't looked at? Applied Materials, I don't think. Let's see. See. So Applied Materials was looking great. It's not really looking great any longer, although, with this move lately in the market, it has an opportunity to reverse over the 200. So it's something to maybe watch. Final clean version. Okay, let's see. Doubt it, but let's see. I'm trying to do the chat GPT. I'm uploading something. Final clean version. Okay. Emoji clean? Yeah, that did work actually. Why didn't it say final though? Final clean version. Okay, well that did work. Right now I need one of those which says, what was it? Stop in. Okay, cool. I got a stop button now. And let me see. I'm going to try and see if I can put that to. Haha, that's cool. Oh, it's kind of. Is it off center? Oh, it's a little bit off. I'll have to fix that in a little bit. But yeah, that's cool. It's definitely getting there. Anyone eating steak today? Tomorrow? Oh, that's funny. You see it? That's funny. All right, market opens now. The market's open. I didn't even hear it go bing, bing, bing. Here we are sitting here. Okay, let's go take a look at NutX and whether or not we want to buy this potential buy. Look, it's going to be definitely a buy if IXHL breaks out of pre-market high, Michael. But you could even use this first pivot of 41.50 or simply break over prior 5 candle high, which is a 5-minute high, which is 39.12 or so, which is like right now, almost right now. I think it's there. It is. That's happening right now. So the IXHL entry stop at low of the day if you're day trading could be the way to go. All right, Tesla's pulling back to 339, needs to fill in. The cues in the market are moving up. Core Weave, CRWV, is making some further progress. That's nice. But the thing I want to look at now is ASTS alert, and I've got 6 other alerts to look at. Let's go. All right, ASTS entry, stop, low of the day, quarter position, or half, tester. ASTS. This is ER continuation. Boom, it's going. You're missing it if you wanted entry. I'm all good. I'm all fully max allocated right now. ASTS, stop low of the day, tester position, half position type of position. Okay, we'll come back to that later. I guess I'll put it here. Oh, that's cool. ASTS, yeah, fine. And what if I make this big? That's cool. That's a nice new format, right? Do you see that? Like big buy, and it tells you where to put your stop with a little stop button. I like the visual format of that. Sell emoji. Did I get this sell? Let me see. I didn't download the compressed version. All right, ASTS, who's in it? Boom. Okay, that did work. All right, cool. Next alert is MCK. Let's see. No. This is not really. Oh, yeah. This is the upside reversal type of entry. I put the stop at yesterday's low. Very tricky and clever. I'm trying to get a smorgasbord of these going, so I'm going to attempt to try and get into this. MCK. Stop at yesterday's low, which is like 683. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. So it's $10 a risk. Stop at 683. So I can get 50, and I don't know that I can get it though. Whoa! Thank you. Did it put me on margin? It certainly did. Well, it doesn't show up yet. It's gonna show up any second here. It's gonna be like, yo, you're gonna need to come up with that money. All right. Wow. Okay. Cool. That he is right. That does create a nice risk reward ratio. Very nice. Well, Michael knows what we're talking about. We're talking about I forget his name. Gil Morales. Upside. Well, how does he call it? It was Charles Harris upside reversal, and that's not quite what we're seeing here. The technique right here on MCK is um, uh, what did I do? Did I mistype it? Something's not right there. Let me think. Anyway, that's not correct. But is what did he call it? Undercut and rally. Come on, Michael, you know, you remember. All right, now I want to look at CRWV, yeah, and a few more of these alerts. Okay, cool. CRWV with continuation, and I've got my stop financed on that too. Ah, this was on ER. CRWV. I think. Oh no, ER's tonight. That's right. That's right. Wow, Nudex is flying. We need to take a look at that. That could be an entry if it's not too far gone. Teen. Well, that is an entry. Stop low of the day. If you can grab it, it might be hitting 200 by the end of the day. Um, Nudex, stop low of the day. Make sure you size to that. It's not a day trade. It's a swing trade. But you can treat it as a day trade if you want. That's your prerogative. Okay, I'm going to peel a little bit off on Palantir. You are not able to open new positions. Yeah, I know. Why not? Well, I'm up. You can disable. Please. No, it's just so it won't let me. I didn't buy it today. Oh, is it counting that I bought it today? No. Oh, it thinks I want to go short because I've already got positions here. Okay, cancel. Hey, cancel. Oh man, Weepool is so strange. Okay, now let me try. Yeah, perfectly fine. And there we go. A little bit of profit taken. All right, Palantir, yeah, is continuing. That's what I was just talking about. There now, MCK. Okay, we're in, looking good. Next alert is. Oh, by the way, let me post that. I wonder if I can do that all in one line. Let's say, put the stop plod. Yeah, not bad. It's nice all in one line like that. Which do you prefer? You see the difference there? Which do you guys both prefer? The one line like that? Or the two line with the smaller stop underneath? Let me know. Next one is Carvana. Carvana is that's an entry on Carvana. That's a big breakout. Why? I thought I had Carvana. Damn. Yeah, I wish I could have Carvana. Yesterday was an entry that was alerted. You guys should be almost at 1-to-1 on Carvana now and taking profits so that you can get to a fully subsidized and financed position scenario. Yesterday's entry was called out, I think, at the beginning of the market. And eventually, by the end of the day, what time was this at? Around noon, I said get into Carvana officially. But before that, the alert was in the morning. Inside of the handle. Okay, Carvana looking great, looking outstanding. I was not watching the 1-2 line thing you were asking. No, it's right there on the right. You see it below the Donald Trump stake? Carvana, Road. Road is just continuing. Road is at all-time high breakout. Construction Partners. Road is on an all-time high breakout. We really want to just be watching for a pullback on that. I'm going to put that on my list. All right. And getting follow through from, let's see here, NRG. Just a little bit of follow through. Okay. Okay, that's Tesla and VST. All right. Further alerts are, let's take a look at AFRM. Okay, AFRM was alerted yesterday as an entry, and it's following through today. Do I have that one? I do not. Man, you really would be in a good shape to be in AFRM yesterday. And today it's also an entry. Stop low of, I'd say, yesterday. It's still an entry. Still in an entry zone. You could add on if you have it from yesterday. AFRM. There it is. Stop yesterday's low. I can post that. What do you guys prefer, the one line or the two lines? Okay, Randy says one. Any other opinions out there? 6 of you watching. All right, and further alerts are, you could add to AFRM if you were in yesterday, because it's just a really nice sweet spot. But that said, you want to keep your stop as low as possible. EQT continuing to firm up to the upside. I'd like to get in on a pullback or a cheat rather than a breakout, but that's good stuff. I'm going to raise the level of alert a little bit higher there. Core, C-O-R. Okay, this is a undercut and rally type entry here on core. Stop plod. Previous low of day. Go. The only thing is sometimes I want to put a little description. Yeah, I could probably put it below it. Okay, we'll have some different formats you'll see in a moment. But there's plot, and this is a undercut and rally entry. So that would look like that. And see how it kind of looks like the undercut and rally entry phrase, it doesn't belong to it. So what's happens if we move stop underneath in that scenario? Let's see. I still like it all in one line. You? Just watching my other windows. Yeah. Okay, this core entry, this is another kind of one that I want, but yeah, they won't let me get any because I got so much of MCK. Man, I want this. I really want the undercut and rally entries. I have one on Varna that's working out. And I really would love one right now on core. Damn. Come on. Ah, it's getting away from me. They won't let me buy it. 683. Apparently I bought like a little bit more than I needed. Oh, it was because I bought it at the market and it gave me kind of a bad fill. I got like a bad fill. There's like $2 spread on MCK. And that's caused me $100 of slippage just in that trade alone. I don't always go market. I try to go bid as much as I can, but usually it doesn't matter. However, it looks like it mattered this time, so I got to get back to my good habits. Okay, so core, man. Well, I hope you guys get some. Really would love to be in that. Okay, next alert is, okay, what I'm going to do also is I'm going to just put a pretend entry on that at least so we can follow it. Potential 5 to 1, the way the risk is sizing on that. And with that 50 moving average coming up underneath there, that's just a beauty. COR. All right, and now let's move on. We're getting back to NutX. Okay, NutX has pulled back a little bit. IXHL, what I was saying was to get in at 39 or 40 cents. It hit 56 cents, so that's pretty nice. And also the pre-market high breakout would have been 46 cents roughly, and it hit 56 cents. Now from this point, you're able to hold as a day trade until sentiment breakdown, as I've taught you before, Michael. But on something like this, which is like an 8-cent penny stock moving up to 40 cents or whatever, that's not quite as reliable. I mean, the things that I taught you are going to work fine, but you can't expect it to last all day like an Uber, or Apple or some big company that's very liquid and everything. This is going to be bullshit. You got to be on your toes. You got to be ready. That doesn't mean that you change the methodology though, but I'm just saying there's a difference. There's a difference. All right, let's see. Tesla, BCS. We have about 45% breadth this morning. So I think the market's kind of turning over right now. We'll take a look at that in just 1 second. Okay, BCS continues. I've already got a subsidized financed stop on that. And I'm now sitting on 1.5 to 1. Some names at the top of movement this morning that we like are TME. Wow, this is a huge breakout on TMEs after earnings. Yeah. This is an entry on TME, stop low of the day. And that is something that's going to go out in the alerts. Okay. Trying to get that format nice. All right. TME. ER catalyst breakout. Like so. We just put that on the chart so that way we can follow it. Let's look at cell H. Ah, that looks fantastic. Nice little bottom reversal going on cell H. Stop PLOD. And that's a beauty. It's another one I want to get in but cannot. So 2 official alerts going out this morning and 3 unofficial alerts. Yeah, I think I like it all on one line too. When I just look at those there. Sometimes it won't be a low of the day or P lot. It'll be a number, but that's what it looks like when it's. Do you know what P lot is? That's previous or prior low of day. So not today's low, yesterday's low. So anyway, sell H is just, look, that's a beauty. Boy, you don't often get to get stocks at that stage 2 turnaround point right after earnings. Everything's really lined up well on that. This could be a long position for long duration hold up to prior resistance level. So at minimum, probably right up there, which is a 10 or almost an 11 to 1. That will take, it could take a while, a couple of quarters. But that's a good position. Looks like. Oh, MCK is pulling back so much. All right, well, I'm going to just flatten out of that. There's no reason to stay in there. Now I can get in sell H. All right, see how that works? My account still says closing only. It's not going to let me enter things until I get out of something else too, I guess. Oh, come on. I want to get into sell H. Oh, damn. All right, well, let's see. We got an alert on Chewy. Same kind of thing. A beautiful bottom reversal. See now, sell H looks more like right over here. See, it's just coming out like this, like right there off of this 200 moving average. See, okay, memorize that. Now look at sell H when I rewind it here. Look, see what I mean? But now look at Chewy, where it's been since. So that's why it can be a good idea to get a position in sell H, which is, here's where sell H is right now. And like I said, it might take 2 or 3 quarters to make its way up. It seems like a good position, though. It's even better than this Chewy, which is 30 to 40, which is only, what is that, 33% gains. Whereas sell H, what was it going from? 40 or 39 or so to 67. So 77% gain. Anyway, Chewy right now is at breakout. That looks pretty tasty. A nice base that lasted 104 days. So 3.5 months. That's fantastically mature. And you could put stop at previous low of day since it was a pivot. Was it? Man, what's going on here with the price? Yeah, essentially it broke out, then came back down, and we are where we are today. Reattempting, and you put your stop here at previous low of day, which is like 39. Just rounded to 39. Entry at looks like 40. So $1 of risk. Chewy, and probably enough runway to do a PCS if you wanted to on that. Do it that way if that's what you're a master of. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, like we entered there, like I've been doing on the other ones, so we can monitor that over the next few days. All right, we're getting close to the top of the hour, and I wanted to clear out something in order to get some sell H. Let's see. What did I do on CoreWeave? Let's see. CoreWeave. I think I've sold like 40%, and the earnings is coming up this evening. Okay, I'm waiting for the order history to come through. Boy, it takes a long time. Come on. Okay, there it is. I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta retype it a couple times. Okay. 120, 30, 40. I had 140, and now I have 70. So I've sold half. Yeah, that's what it says right here. So I kind of want to keep it, I guess. Damn, I want to keep a large position on that if I can. Oh, I thought that was IXHL. No, that's NUTX breaking down below the low of the day. So that's off the table now. NUTX was looking good, no longer. Now it's looking very bad. Oh, well, it's very bad, but it's just, you definitely would not want to get in it, and you definitely have to be stopped out now if you got in it. IXHL is continuing. From the entry of pre-market pivot is 39 cents, and it hit 56 cents. That is a 43.5% gain on IXHL, and you could just keep watching it and holding it through pivots. Of course, scaling to minus 50% of your original position along the way. Looks like the market's turning around. Okay, that's what I wanted to look at, and I'm going to leave after we do this little market check. Okay. And what is the economic reports coming today? Nothing too big a deal. PPI tomorrow, and some housing numbers on Friday with some consumer sentiment. But PPI tomorrow morning will be interesting. Inflation came back lower than expected Monday, and that was also good for the market. And so we hope to see a similar type of result with PPI tomorrow morning. Okay, so that's what the market's really waiting for. And today, I think the market might not do anything too crazy, though it has room to, until tomorrow's PPI number comes out. I mean, look how close we are to all-time highs. We were, back here, people were crying at minus 25% correction. People were crying bear market. We have since rallied from that point on the market 29%, and we are now from all-time highs only down 4%. We're only 4% off of all-time highs. Pretty impressive. Oh, by the way, looking at the cyclical cycles of presidents' years, the first year does well. It's green. The second year is the most flat. The third year of presidency is the most pronounced green. And then the fourth year can be a little bit green. So next year, 2026, we have a good probability of it being somewhat flattish. And so most of your gains will be made this year. And then you got to hold on next year and just not even trade practically. So you need to be making money this year so you can hold on to it. Because next year we could be in a bear market or a flat market for the whole year. And then we can wait till the third year. But yeah, to stress that this year is the year to take advantage. And it looks like historically it's kind of over in September. So we only have a couple more months left before we start going flat for a year and a half. We'll see if that comes out true. You never know. We're going to trade what we trade and use all the methods we can to properly stay in. Okay, or out. Okay, so I'll catch up with you guys later. I gotta go run my errands. Thank you, everybody. Have a good morning. Thanks for tuning in.